Right. What's going on, YouTube? It's D got about lights. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna, you know the drill. Give it a couple of minutes for everybody to come in so we can go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna get myself situated over here too. All right, let's make sure everything is working. Okay. All right, hold on. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. So let's do your weekly forecast to see what's going on for this upcoming week. Now, understand that this could resonate with you now. It could be something in the future. Take it how it resonates. Don't make it fit if it don't fit. Okay. As you guys come in, I would appreciate it if you would like the reading, give it a thumbs up, show your girl some love and support. I truly appreciate you guys being here. Um, let's go ahead and see what is going on with the collective this upcoming week. Holy Spirit, what do they need to know at this time? I need to move these flowers. They smell so strong. Okay, let's start with tarot, then we'll pull some oracle messages because something's telling me to start here. So let's see. We're gonna do things a little bit different today. All right. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, collective. All right. I don't know if you guys are missing somebody or you have somebody missing you. Again, put it where it fits, okay? But I feel like for some of you, you either have somebody who's missing you, someone that could possibly have tried to juggle you with somebody else, or maybe you're just feeling like somebody was too much to deal with, too much to handle, and you feel like you got tired of being in your head with this person. I feel like there's somebody here who where like the time is coming for someone to step up. Someone is thinking about becoming more committed within a relationship or wanting marriage, wanting some sort of deep connection here. This is somebody that can't move on, somebody that can't move away from you. Six of Swords in the reverse is someone who's feeling like they're not, like it's not the right time, or they're just not ready to give up. They're not ready to move away. I like the fact that this week I'm seeing the Nine of Swords and I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords in the reverse, because this is telling me one, this is somebody that is tired of being in their head and getting in their own way, and they're wanting to make changes, right? We have the Wheel of Fortune that speaks of divine timing that's coming in for someone to finally do something, right? Just talking about shit don't really get you nowhere. You got to actually take action here. With the bottom of the deck being the Chariot, this tells me that someone is ready to leave the past in the past and move forward and strive for more in their life. And if this is like relationship based, this is somebody that's really looking forward to connect. I don't know what's going on, but I like choked up like 3 times. So I feel like somebody's just having a hard time expressing themselves. But the good thing is someone does want to do something. I feel like the question was, am I being impulsive or am I not? And somebody's saying nope. Emperor, Four of Wands with the Chariot, no. I feel like the thing that was crossing this person the most was them stepping in front of people, family, having to tell somebody, hey, this is what I'm deciding, this is what I'm doing, like it or leave it. But there's somebody here that feels like they have to make this move. So if you are questioning whether you want to be in a relationship with someone here, now is not the time to question. Somebody is ready to take action, they're ready to come your way. I feel like what could have been holding this person back was one, them getting in their own way, and possibly I don't know if it's money that could have been the issue. Maybe somebody was waiting for the right time to purchase a ring, or waiting for the right time to get their money up so that they can come in your direction. Um, or this is someone who just feels like they have too much responsibility to juggle. Somebody feels like, how am I supposed to give to this person? Or damn, I wish I wasn't in this financial situation so that I can offer more to this person, because I feel like with this person I can be this emperor empress energy. So you have somebody that's really questioning whether they can offer you what you want, or whether you can be what they need you to be for them. Either way, someone is moving forward. So let's break this down a little bit more. I'm also getting if this isn't relationship based, I just feel like somebody has a lot of stuff that like weighing on them this week. There's a lot that you're having to juggle. I highly suggest that it's like someone feels like they have to stay busy, and I feel like that is the right thing to do. You have something that's coming in this week that's really going to force you to take charge and take lead. The problem is whether you can, it's like you're gonna have to fake it a little bit till you make it this week. And this has to do with you, the way you're thinking about a situation. So let's say you've been in a really down space, you're gonna kind of have to tell yourself that everything is fine. You're gonna have to kind of fake it a little bit, because it seems like you have good things that are coming in. I feel like somebody is recognizing um it's like they're recognizing who you are, whether this is you being a really good mother, a really good father, someone that takes lead in the household, someone that is great at their job. You could be like a manager or something like that. Somebody that is, it's like you're a lot more disciplined this week, and people are recognizing that. I feel like you just need to see it for yourself. There's something about this week where you're finally getting out of your own way and you're recognizing your own power. And that's where your spirit guides are calling you. That's what they want you to move forward in. Because the emperor is at the end of the week, and your guides are saying your overall energy is the chariot. You feeling more aligned with spirit, feeling more aligned with yourself and the things that you're trying to accomplish, and you moving forward, knowing that you have the ability to create the life that you want. You have the ability to get through this week. You have the ability to not let this like weigh you down, and you come out winning in the end. So you start off in the 4 of cups feeling like, damn, this has been a like, I don't understand what's going on this week. I feel like I'm missing out on opportunities. I feel like things are leaving my life. I feel like I can't seem to find joy in things right now. You could feel like mentally you're exhausted, or mentally you're feeling a little overwhelmed. You're not really sure what's up and what's down. And I feel like somewhere along the way, it's like you get this clarity and you realize you got to get out of your own head this week. And I feel like that's why you're staying busy. Some of you could be planning some sort of a celebration, going out to some sort of event with friends and family, just trying to get to a place where you feel like you need a sense of community where you can have fun again. I feel like this is going to be really helpful for you, because there's something you're not quite meant to get over just yet. Let's break this down. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, talk to me about the 4 of Cups here. What's going on with the collective? We have the Page of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like maybe you're just tired of the hustle and bustle. You're tired of the constant, like, I'm trying to get through my day. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to like figure things out. I just need to have more fun in my life. And for some of you, you feel like you're lacking connection with the Lovers here and the Knight of Wands. There's something about, maybe something started off very fun and flirtatious. Maybe something started off like really exciting. And then somewhere along the way, you realize that you needed depth, you needed more connection, more intimacy, more chemistry. And you're starting to feel like, did I make the right decision, or am I losing? Like, am I not enough? Is this person not enough? Is this job not enough? Somebody's like really questioning what's worth investing in right now. I feel like you're being called to figure out what brings you joy again. What types of connections are you trying to have around you right now? Like, what's uplifting to your spirit? What's feeding the soul? What's bringing you life? What's making you laugh? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody is really seeking out passion, really seeking out the things that bring them joy. This has to do, your life is being heavily focused and moved by your spiritual path. So there's something that you're meant to experience this week that's gonna, it's like it's gonna make or break this ending here, the way this week ends. And I feel like it starts off a little bit heavy because it's having you focus on what you feel you need versus what you're just enjoying experience wise, right? Like, oh, this was fun and all, but now I need more. That's where you're starting your week off. Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles here. Thank you, Spirit. It was at the bottom of the deck and it just popped up. It's the Eight of Cups. I'm telling you, it's heavily influenced on your spiritual path. Those who've been with me, you guys should know by now. When I see the Eight of Cups, this tells me there's things that sometimes you have to walk away from, and it could be the very things that you're like, oh, but this has been fun, this has been a good time for me, this is like, they're not terrible people, or this is not a terrible job, it's just something that hasn't been feeding the soul or fulfilling you the way you need. And I feel like right now you're weighing your options, trying to decide, is this going to give me, like, do I see myself continuing down this road and it feeding me? You guys are really focused on what is going to feed the soul. And right now you're questioning, like, what do I need to surrender in order to have this joy? What do I need to surrender in order to be okay? Yeah, you see, Two of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. This is confirmation that you may be questioning some things. You may feel like there's some tasks you're gonna have to leave for another day. You're not gonna be able to juggle all of it, and you're gonna have to be okay with that. You're not gonna make a lot of people happy about some of the decisions that you're making, or sometimes you're gonna have to let some people down a little bit. But it's for your own peace of mind. It's so that you can love on you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of you also, maybe you're handling too many jobs. Like, you could have one role at your job and you started off with one role and now you're being like forced into 50 different positions because of layoffs or whatever. I feel like somebody's concerned about that. Like, if I don't do all of this, then maybe I'm next to be laid off. And so somebody is like trying to do more than they should handle. And Spirit is saying, at this point, if you're this fearful, why stay? This is how you block your own blessings. You stand in your own way. Tell me more, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You see how all the swords are in reverse right now? Like, so this is telling me swords are about the mental, right? It's about communication, it's about movement, but this is about your thinking, critical thinking. This is about um the stuff that you tell yourself that blocks you, the stuff that you tell yourself where sometimes you have to get out of your head and like really go into your heart to figure out what you need. Right now, you're being called, or at least this week, you're being called to take action on the things that doesn't feel, it's like you're not going to be able to think this all the way through. You're going to have to move on something here. And I feel like it's because your spirit is calling you to move away from something that keeps you in a it's like it keeps you confused. It keeps you not knowing where your next paycheck or is coming from, or whether you're going to be able to pay all your bills this week because they're cutting your hours every 2 seconds, or whether you're going to have a job because they're constantly threatening you. You know what I'm saying? There's something about that here. I feel like your guides are calling you to move out of this space because it's blocking you. You don't feel joy in this situation no more. Spirit, what is going on here? Yeah, you see, you have to trust your intuition. This week, you're going to be called. Okay. So they're telling me the reason why you're experiencing this right now is because you're in the Emperor in reverse energy. You're trying to control everything about your life, or everything that you feel you need some sort of stability on, right? So let's say your job, let's say everything around you but your job is crumbling. So you're heavily focused on your job, and that's going to crumble too if you keep trying to hold on to it so tightly. And it's because they're trying to show you where true stability comes from, right? You have to have this knowing that everything is going to be okay. You have to know that at the end of the day, um, like you're meant for a job, or you're meant for a specific role, or you're meant for a specific relationship. Like you have to know that if you're constantly questioning whether somebody's going to be around, or if someone's going to leave you, or if you're not fit to do a job, or if they're going to let you go, like you should never stay in that space, because you're never going to find happiness or stability there. Right now you're either in a place where you're concerned about where your next paycheck, or your money or something is looking, or whether you're going to be fit for a specific role. And if this is a job situation where someone's trying to get into management, or someone's trying to get a raise, I feel like right now you're concerned, and this is what they want you to switch your mind around, because in the end you come out as the emperor. So if you're thinking, Should I go for this job? Will I get this job?" For some of you, I feel like the minute you shift your mindset, yes, they just want you to know it. Right, the high priestess comes up when there's an inner knowing. Like you don't have to question it. You just know it's yours. So I feel like if you're wanting to know, like, damn, if I go for this, am I gonna get the job? I feel like you'll get an answer by the end of the week, letting you know, or someone's gonna leave a role or a position so that you can come into that position. Okay, because the wheel of fortune is here. So this is telling me like it was just in divine timing. It was all about your mindset, whether this was gonna work. Yeah, this is your justice. And I feel like it's coming in. Like, this is my yes, and I feel like this is coming in because of whatever you've been going through. Because this to me feels like I'm talking to someone who is trying to figure things out in home, if trying to figure things out with themselves. Am I ready for a relationship? What kind of relationship would I be ready for? If I'm in a relationship, how can we stabilize this connection? Because we've been hot and cold so much lately. I don't know where we stand, and I'm tired of sneaky behavior, or cold conversation, like just surface level shit. Like somebody is wanting more and they're running for this. Like, and you got somebody that's like, yo, I'm about to run away if somebody keeps trying to make me chase them. you know? So I feel like you have a lot going on here. And then the one thing that you're focusing on, that's possibly work or possibly a relationship, on whether you should take something to the next level, your guys are saying do this before you miss out an opportunity on the one you want, or leave the one you don't and go for the one that's right for you. Because there's someone that could possibly be juggling a relationship too. And your spirit guys are saying, baby, I'm blessing you with the right one. You better take it. You better take it. And the one that you need is the one that's challenging you mentally. The one that's just for the good time. You're going to have that with this person, but you need to make sure that this is someone that wants to learn you, wants to get to know you. Pay attention to their cues, pay attention to the questions they ask you, pay attention to how they move with you. If you bring up any concerns, are they trying to get that connection with you? Feed your mind. Like, or are they just looking for the good time? You're needing to pay attention, and your spirit guides are not playing right now, collective. Your guides want to know that you are on the right track and that you're listening and paying attention, because they feel like there's something that you're owed and they want to bring this to you, but are you aware? And will you stand in your own way? And I feel like this week you guys are getting out of it, honestly. Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, temperance, baby. This is gonna be a beautiful week for you guys. It starts off funky. I'm not gonna lie. It starts off you questioning a lot of stuff going on. But I feel like you come out of this and you come out on the other side. I feel like for some of you, if you work in an environment where you have like people who are constantly micromanaging you, that's gonna stop. I feel like they're gonna start to trust you and say that you don't need anybody over you anymore. I see you becoming the head of a department, or just like taking over a project and you being able to handle it, because they see like you work better when you're not micromanaged. It's like they leave you alone. Temperance. They let you kind of rock because they feel like that's where you do your best work. Let me leave that person alone because they do their work better when they're in like when they're on their own. They'll come to us when they're ready, or they'll come to us when they need help. I feel like you got a guy here that's really looking out for you guys, man. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's see what else. Yeah. There's something about you. I don't know if you're doing some sort of like manifestation work, some sort of beauty rituals, some sort of like candle magic or something here. I feel like you're doing like affirmations. I don't know what this is, but you're uplifting your spirit. So whatever you're doing, this could be yoga, this could be something you're doing to better your mental, your body. It's like you're bringing mind, body and soul in alignment, and I feel like that's why you're getting this justice. Let's say you've been wanting to do this. I see somebody running here, like someone that's trying to get active, someone that's trying to it's like F motivation. I can't depend on motivation no more. I'm gonna have to start getting disciplined if I want to see results. And I feel this is what's getting you where you want to go because you're leaving a mindset behind. You're leaving the part of you that made excuses up. You put everything else in front of the reasons why you couldn't do something. So like, oh, but the kids, oh, but I gotta cook, oh, I gotta work, and what am I supposed to do? Oh, it's cold outside. It's dark. I don't want to drive at night. Like all the things that you put in front of why you needed to make these changes, you're not doing that anymore. And I feel like that's also why things are starting to take off for you. And you're gonna see it as the week progresses, you're gonna see it towards the end of the week, like, oh shit, like I didn't expect it to run like this. I didn't expect it to move this fast. Yo, some of you guys, I feel like there's someone around you that's feeling they're not feeling like their best self. This person feels like they need to start to like they've been trying to pour into something else or someone else and it's not working and they're missing they're missing what it felt like when they felt whole. Take that however it resonates. But somebody doesn't feel like 100% right with themselves. Why is that? Somebody feels like they're not left with anything in the end. Whether this is like energy, whether this is um like someone just feeling like they don't have anything to offer because they're giving everything to the kids or giving everything financially to bills or debt or something like that. They just feel like there's nothing left for themselves. Tell me more about this. This is someone that feels like they don't have, yeah, you see, and it's like they're not happy about this. This is someone who they feel a little bit insecure. Somebody could be struggling with some insecurities. And this take it who for who, I don't know who this is. But this is somebody that feels like they're not they don't want you to be interested in anyone else until they feel good about themselves again. Why is that? That's why I felt like somebody was doing candle magic or like beauty. I don't know. I try not to talk about this too much because I know that some people, I don't know what y'all be into, but this is what I'm feeling. Like somebody could have wanted you to stay in a low place because they were feeding off your energy, and that's how they were able to make the moves that they're making. Like as long as you were down, they were uplifted and they were moving and things were happening and rumbling in their life. But you're taking your power back, and somebody is starting to. It's like shit is on the flip side, and now somebody is feeling low. Someone is not feeling themselves 100%, but there's something about you energetically feeling this. Like this feels like projection. Yeah, you see, because I said, what, and in my head, I said, what energy is the collective in? And you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. This person is coming in as King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So there's somebody that's like spiteful, someone that's not, but this is like hush hush. This is a person that's very strategic. Like, I'm not going to say nothing to you, but you're going to feel this shit. You know what I mean? Like We have the Empress here. That's crazy. Like, I feel like you're moving, you're growing, you're doing new things, you're starting to feel really good about yourself, you're taking care of yourself. I feel like you're moving in the right direction, but you got something lingering collective that's trying to like they're trying to set you back, or they're trying to hold you back or hold your person back. Tell me more about this energy here, spirit, that's here this week. We have the King of Wands. So this could be an Aries, a Leo, a Gemini, a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is somebody that wants to be seen as like the leader. This is someone who feels like they should be seen as like the hottest thing, the finest thing. They should have all the confidence. Everybody should be looking for them. This is an attention seeker. This is somebody that feels like, "Oh, thank you so much." I can't even see it. I think it says Reaper. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, this is somebody who feels like, why am I not getting the attention? That's why I felt like this was someone who feels a little like, I don't know, a little insecure or something, or that maybe they're battling with a change, a shift in the power dynamic. Maybe you were the type of person that you were just like to yourself. You were very reserved. You never really wanted to be out there like that. But you're naturally in the Queen of Wands energy. Like you're naturally vibrant, you're naturally magnetic, you're naturally attractive, right? And I feel like someone is like, "Well, why am I not being seen that way?" So there's something about this week where you're like you're dealing with projections. You're feeling somebody in this space, but maybe they're walking around like this, like you can't even tell that something's up, but in reality, they're really like this. Okay? And I feel like while you're sitting in this space, temperance with the queen of wands, like you're balancing your life out, you're seeing the things that you don't like, you're making the changes. You have someone that it's like they're projecting energy and you're feeling it. Why is it that the collective what is it that they're not able to move away from? Oh, no, now you get to. You have to see it first. Spirit is like testing your intuition this week. And the way you're being tested is with the things you cannot see. Ooh, I don't think y'all understand how crazy this reading is. You guys are really being tested to see how keen your intuition is. Can you tell the difference? And this is why I'm getting this, okay? Look in the high priestess, right? Her eyes are closed, but her eyes are still open. You can still see through with your intuition. You don't need your eyes open to see it. She's getting all this good energy, but there's also this negative energy that's lingering too, right? And she's trying to decipher which is hers and what is projection. And this will determine how she moves because she has the ability to sense and feel both things. And she leaves herself open to feel it, but she has to also understand what she needs to protect herself from. This moon energy is the things that she can't see, it's what's unknown, right? And with the emperor in the reverse, this is what she's trying to like realize. What is it that I'm not seeing and who is in this space? Because there's something or someone around you that's in this energy of not of feeling a little bit insecure, not having much like strategy or plan. Like this is somebody that talks about the plan but doesn't move through the plan. So there's something about this where you're like, I need to see what's me and what's not me because I'm pulling in. I'm pulling this energy in. But they're telling me this is gonna level out. So where someone was trying to keep you stuck, you notice this shit, and that's where you get to move forward. And it's because your guides are literally pulling you out of it. You see what I'm saying? So why the four of wands here? Because you're moving towards stability. You're moving towards it's like you're moving towards finding a sense of stability within your mental, within your physical life, your finances. Like you're creating a plan and you're sticking to it, and because you're moving more discipline, it's like you get to see things a lot like a lot faster, or you get to read between the lines. And you're being called to do that right now. Yep. I'm telling you, it's like you're learning. The Page of Pentacles is somebody that they get an opportunity and they look at it and they're saying, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Right? The Page of Pentacles is small, it's nothing big, but it's just what you need to give you your breakthrough. With the Sun, this is like you see things so clearly, and now you know exactly what you need to do and how to move and what brings you joy and what lifts your spirit. And you feel like, hallelujah, I get it. Okay. And then you get to also, it's like not only do you get it, but now you start to see exactly where you need to move. So if this is about a relationship, you see who you leaving behind and who you're moving towards. And it's so clear that you don't give a damn. Didn't I tell you somebody was waiting to get their money up so that they can go ahead and propose or run to someone and offer commitment? Hell yeah. This is somebody that's like, oh my God, I get it now. Let me get that ring, or let me go and talk to them and tell them what I want to do, right? Because this is something that's happening in the physical. So this is like I have the idea and I'm moving with it. With the pentacles, this is something I'm putting into action in the real life, like in your real world. Swords is like I'm thinking about it, I'm planning for it, right? The wands is okay, now I have the inspiration behind what I need to do next. But once you bring it into the physical with the Page of Pentacles, somebody knows for sure what they want to do, who they want to do this with, whether they should commit to a job, some sort of a proposition that they're receiving. Someone knows, and they're making sure that there is nothing that stands in their way, because we have the Knight of Wands here. So this is somebody that's like, okay, am I moving impulsively? Is this right? But someone feels like this is what they have to do. Why? Yo, Eight of Wands. I'm like, because you can't control it. You have the Eight of Wands with the Chariot. You feel guided, or someone is feeling guided towards you, but they feel like I gotta make a move and I need to do this quick. If I don't, this is like someone like playing in the stock market, and they're like, if I wait a second too late, I'm about to lose all my money. You know what I mean? Like this feels like if I don't do this, I'm gambling the very thing that I want. And this is divinely guided. Someone feels inspired, and this shit just happens out of nowhere. This could be happening. Somebody could get some sort of revelation, get a phone call telling you, hey, I want to do this, or hey, let's move here. Hey, let's go here. Hey, here's this opportunity. This may happen over the weekend. Yep. And here's the thing, when you make this decision, whoever is this insecure energy, this person that's being left behind, they're going to be in their head about this. They're going to be upset. They're not gonna like it. They're gonna be like regretting, like, damn. So that's why I feel like somebody is being forced to really take a chance, because if not, trust your intuition, because it's gonna tell you exactly what to do. Because if you don't do it, you're gonna be sitting right where you started, and that Four of Cups, Nine of Swords energy going. Damn, I wish I would have. No, I can't believe I didn't. Because somebody's what I tell you is like somebody's gambling. And for whoever this person is that's like siphoning energy, yo, this person's about to see all this shit play out. And they're not gonna be happy about this. They're gonna watch this situation play out, or they're gonna feel the energy before this happens, and it's gonna eat at them. Because somebody is either online getting recognized, someone is getting some sort of praise, like it could be on an email where everybody in the company sees it, or like a promotion and everybody sees it and they didn't know, and they're like, oh shit, this person got it. And then the envy and the jealousy and the gossiping and the little bullshit goes around. Or this is like an ex who sees that you moved on, excuse me, and you found the right person, and you're happy, and this person's been sending shit your way to try to stop you so that you didn't move on, or so that you had to wait. You know what I mean? Like, because they wanted to be good first before you found your love, so that they can feel like, oh, look at me first, you type shit. No, now they're gonna have to watch you. They're gonna have to watch you online, and this is gonna send them into that like, oh shit, I gotta really see what the hell's wrong with me type of energy, because Remember what I said earlier? It's like projection, where someone's trying to project shit onto you. It's gonna send them to go do some healing work because they're gonna be eating up about this. Like, damn, all the shit that I sent, now it's coming back and they're bleeding. Okay. They're bleeding out over this shit. And this is like what one person was sending for to harm you, God is using it for good. And by doing that, it's like now I'm gonna sit you down so you can really take a look at yourself and figure your shit out and work through your stuff. And I'm gonna let this person go and be happy because this is what they deserve. Someone is taking this chance because something is telling them now is the time. And when I tell you they're gonna put it on display, everybody's gonna see it. And there's gonna be somebody that's like, they never did that with me. They never posted me like that. They never talked about me like that. They never offered me this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, somebody is not playing. That's funny as hell. Tell me about this justice with the emperor. Yo, for real, look, where one person's getting the love offer, they're getting what they need, is sending somebody to go heal. And spirit is working. Spirit is working. I'm telling you, spirit is working. And it's like you and spirit are working together to help somebody go through this place. So just know whatever happens this week, um, if you don't get a job, if just know that it's like it's all meant for it's for your own good. Something wasn't supposed to work out for your own good. And if it didn't work out and it put you in a place feeling sad, no, it's because you needed to it's like there's something you needed to work on within yourself. And if I'm being honest, this feels like you got to know you're worthy. You got to know you deserve this shit. You got to know that you're the right person for the job. You got to have this knowing and this level of faith that's so deep that runs through you that you don't ever question, so that you know you're gonna get it and it's yours and you're confident in it and you can move through it. And like nobody is expecting you to have all of the answers or have all of the qualifications, but you gotta have that fight. You gotta have that drive in you. And I feel like spirit is using this situation to force somebody to wake the hell up or to force someone to make a move. Someone that was moving hella slow to finally make a move. And whoever's over here lurking, sending negative energy, talking shit, feeling bitter, this person's about to eat their words. Cause I'm hearing the song like eat your motherfucking heart out. Like somebody's gonna have to eat this shit up. And that's their business. So could be dealing with a Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Sag. I think I said Libra, Cancer, Leo, more Aries, Sagittarius again. Hell, a lot of Aries here. Pisces, Taurus. I think I said Gemini, but I'll say Gemini again. Virgo, Aquarius. Those are the signs I'm seeing that's popping out heavily. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull another spread, right? For shits and gigs. Let's pull another one. Let's see what else comes up. I'm gonna pull a different deck so that we can try to clear up the energy. Let's get some oracle messages out. Are you single? No, boo. You don't see this ring on my finger? No, I am not single. Not even close. My man probably be watching my live too. All right, let's see. What else does the collective need to know that's coming in for this week? Those who aren't dealing with anything like that, what else do they need to know for this week, Holy Spirit? Let's see. Oh, okay. Yo, okay. Somebody could have the life path number 8, or someone's birthday could be in August or on the 8th. I feel like there's something you're about to discover, and whatever this information is, whatever this idea is, yo, you're gonna feel like, damn, I hit the lotto. I feel like you're going to, and it's like it's gonna come in at a time where things could be crumbling. You could be moving like house to house, or you're packing up and moving to a different state, or you're traveling, or you're just feeling like, damn, things are not making sense. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that may be um on the verge of, like, I can't pay my rent. And then it's like, boom, something happens, or you get an idea, or something drops in your lap, and you're like, hell yeah. And it pulls you out of this place of feeling like the world is out to get you. And I feel like it happens when you least expect it. But I feel like there's something you need to research. Like, you really got to go and try to find a way. You may not have the answers, but spirit wants to see you working to try to solve this problem, and then they're going to give it to you. And when I tell you the redirection that comes from this, because when I see sevens, this is about God redirecting you when you feel like there's like no hope left. Okay. This is when you feel like you've exhausted every option, and now you're like, Lord, what do I do? God's like, that's all I was waiting for. Come, let me show you something. They break you out of this, because this is about like Christ consciousness. So this is a different level of faith that you're being called to have this week. So if somebody's feeling like, yo, I'm not gonna be able to pay this bill, oh my God, I'm gonna let somebody down. Somebody feels really like, I'm also hearing somebody be careful going somewhere this weekend and maybe getting like drinking or something like that, because somebody may get hemmed up. So just be careful. Be careful somebody you have in your car, because I'm also seeing that too. Like, you may have somebody in your car with you, and they may have some stuff on them that you don't even know about. So just be careful, okay? Yep, planning and action. I'm telling you something. This could even be a family or family member. This is going to teach you a very valuable lesson though about trusting like God's timing. Or this is like, you somebody calls you and tells you they need you to pick them up or something like that, and you're like, okay, I got to see, let me drop this off, and then I can come pick you up around this time, and spirit redirects you, and it's to save you. If you're out somewhere too with your family, and you get this nudge to like this urgent like feeling in your stomach that's telling you go a different way, listen to it, because they're trying to protect you and save you from something that could potentially hurt your kids or your family. Listen to it. I'm saying 222, but this has to do with people and the energy around. So just be careful, okay? Because there's something here about somebody plotting or planning. Yeah, you're gonna be very grateful for this, okay? You see transformation. There's something about this that may change your life. If somebody does get locked up, it's like spirit is trying to redirect their life to get them to stop doing something. Because I'm seeing somebody drinking. They could be trying to drink and drive, and maybe there's kids or something. I feel like spirit is going to really try to make somebody change their life so that someone doesn't get hurt. Okay. Anything else? I feel like this is gonna be the biggest blessing to someone, because it's like they're never gonna make this mistake again. Yeah, and it's because one person has to lose. It's like you got somebody that keeps playing. It's like you playing with fire. Someone's playing with fire, and they're about to get their ass burnt. And I feel like that's why spirit is sending a situation for someone to recognize what they're doing, so they don't keep going with this. I'm also seeing that you have a person you could possibly have kids with, or this could be like a family member, a mother, a father, something like that. Or your children possibly. There's somebody that's missing you. Somebody who tried to play victim for a long time, but things are coming back around. And this is coming back around because I'm seeing 888. They don't have a choice. They have to revisit something that they tried to put out of their mind, but they've been playing victim. I feel like people are recognizing why they were kicked out of your life or why you left them behind. They're gonna try to make something right with you. For some of you, this is about the children. Like they wanna be more involved in their kids' life, and they see the blessing that you are as the parent to these children. So take that however it resonates also. Anything else, spirit? I feel like somebody's trying to take a trip. Someone could be like really dealing with because they're showing me a lot of black. So someone could be battling depression or just feeling like they just don't know what the future holds and it's causing a lot of fear in them. And I feel like someone's gonna be like, hey, why don't you come visit? Just get away for the weekend. And this becomes the biggest blessing because somebody needed a break. This could be like a single parent that's been with their kids for a long time, never got a break, and someone finally gives them the break that they've been looking for. This changes everything. And they become so grateful for this experience because it's like they gain such gratitude for the people and the community that they have, but also just for like being able to be all they need to be for these children, like getting away and then coming back to life. Okay. This also is given like caregiver vibes. So if somebody is like a caregiver, then this could be like the child who's like taking care of the grandmother, the mother, the grandfather, something like that, the auntie, uncle, something. And it's like this person is like, I'm burnt out. But then blessing comes in, and whatever this blessing is a helping hand. So now you don't have to work as hard, or you don't have to show up as much, or like maybe you get your breaks. And this brings so much gratitude because you thought that you were losing so much time and you were like, damn, I don't know if I should do this, if I can keep up with this. But now you don't have to even think about that no more because the blessing came in to help. Does that make sense? Yeah, somebody is being blessed for being um a loving individual that sacrificed for the sake of other people, for the sake of the children, the sake of the family, the sake of taking care of someone. Someone is being blessed and now they get to have fun when they thought they were going to be stuck. And this is somebody that felt like they had to play pretend, like they're trying to act so loving and everything, but really they were bogged down by life. It was everything was becoming too hectic. I feel like somebody this week is getting a break, a lucky break that they've needed. And you'll know what I'm saying because you'll start to see a lot of birds surrounding you. You'll see like a lot of signs from spirit, butterflies. You're gonna start to see little things like that. When you least expect it, you're like, what the hell? That's how you'll know, okay? Somebody, somebody could have a life path number 2. I'm saying 222. So this is about choices and direction. So like choosing a different path for yourself, okay? I'm also seeing 1111. Somebody's birthday could be in February or on the 2nd of February, April 2nd, April 8th. I'm seeing August 7th, August 2nd, and May 3rd. So take that how it resonates. All right. Let's see. I want to tap into who this monitoring spirit is because you do have somebody that's in the energy. Nope, they just told me to change the deck. You do have somebody that's in your energy. This person, this is the lurker. This is the person that's lurking around. They keep coming up because I keep seeing a monitoring spirit. So let me see. Who's the person that is in the collective's energy this week? Yo, this is somebody that you feel like has multiple personalities. Like they could be cool, calm, and sexy, and like and a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Who's this person, Spirit? Thank you. 10 of Pentacles. This could be family, um, or someone you have children with, someone you've known for a very long time, like a long-term friend. This person is doing this. Look, look, y'all, because I want y'all to see how this works. Okay. I said there's like a monitoring spirit, and this person. Remember what I said earlier? It's like I don't know if they're playing around with candle magic or mirror magic or something, but there's projection. This person don't want good for you. This person is literally like we have like a Ouija board that they're playing with here, and then we have like them poking and prodding at you. This is the 10 of Swords. So this is somebody that's doing shit thinking that they're not gonna get caught, but they really like they fucking you over. They're trying to hurt you. This is somebody that's trying to stick 10 pins in your ass every time, and you over here like, ah, damn, I'm having like my back is hurting, my body's aching, I can't get my mind right. Like somebody's trying to really fuck you up. I'm telling you, somebody. I don't know why the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Someone is wishing ill. And that's crazy that I was like, don't even matter. Yo, this should be surprising me too, y'all, because I don't look for this stuff. But when I get called to tell you, I'm gonna tell you. Why? This is somebody that I'm telling you, this is someone who keeps to themselves. Like they don't ever leave the house. This is a person that be like, for what? I'm good right here. I don't need nobody. They're just more headache. But in reality, they wish they could pick up the whole damn house and walk around with it. They just feel safe in their house because there's something about themselves they don't want the world to see. So they feel like if they hide away, nobody can see the real them and they can still get away with all the shit that they're doing. But this is shit that they're doing when they're home alone. Could be a Virgo. This is somebody that has a lot of sadness around them. They have a lot of regrets. But then why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Two of Cups, because I'm telling you, they're mad. Oh my God. And the Page of Wands, they get when they find out that this person or you are in a relationship and you find somebody that makes you happy, they feel like they got to come in and try to sabotage it because they want what they want. This is a person too that tries to put binding spells. This is like, what is wrong with people? The Six of Pentacles, but Spirit is saying what goes around comes around. So you have somebody that needs to be really careful. Yo, didn't I say this person could have like multiple personalities, or you feel like they're cool one minute, crazy the next? They better be careful because this is somebody who like they can't really manage their emotions, or they stuff everything down. So you never know who they are in real life. You never know who you're really getting because this person will keep things like right at the surface. Because they don't know how to get like, they don't know what this is. Tell me about the hermit here. Tell me about the hermit. What is their intentions? The Seven of Pentacles. This is something that these people or this person invests into. They invest money into this shit. Somebody knows a person or has like an aunt or an uncle or a family member that is heavy into ritualistic magic, and they go to this person or they call this person. They could live at a distance, but this is somebody that's into magic, and they do this on like whoever this is, they do it on their behalf, and that's why they keep it quiet. You may not even know that this person is into this stuff because they'll never tell you, but they know people that do it. Oh my god, so what's coming of this? What's coming of this? Thank you, spirit. The Wheel of Fortune. Yo, I just said, what's coming of this? This person, the Wheel of Fortune is like spirit's gonna intervene on this. And they feel like they have to. And the Hangman, somebody getting hemmed up. I'm telling you, spirit is about to pass on the craziest ass whooping because they need to understand what they're doing is wrong. Yeah, the high priestess. Oh, you want look, the high priestess, the sun, and the devil with the four swords. If they're not careful, somebody could end up really sick. If they're not careful, somebody could end up bedridden or stuck in a cell where they can't get out. Like they lose their safety or they lose their freedom or something because we have the devil here and the devil's like, yeah, I'm coming to collect. You thought you was gonna get all this love and this joy. No, hangman, the devil. I want you're gonna see now what happens when you dabble in both energies. So just somebody needs to be careful. Be careful. This is crazy. I'm trying to see what else to pull because this just blew me. It blew my mind. Oh my god. Okay. So karma's coming for this person. All right. How does this magic affect the collective spirit? How does this magic affect the collective? It doesn't. It ends up turning into that's what I keep getting. It's like you end up getting a blessing out of this. You end up getting a blessing out of this. What someone was trying to do to cause harm, you end up winning. You got the Nine of Cups. You get some sort of wish fulfillment. Look, and that's on facts. That's on facts. Thank you for the confirmation. The Ace of Swords is like how Spirit tells me, yeah, you're seeing this right. You're hearing this correctly. This is the truth. You look, death to the sun. When I tell you what someone was trying to do to cause some sort of ending to a relationship, it's being brought to light. So either somebody's being outed, people are talking about this person and saying, "Hey, did you know this person was doing whatever, whatever, or in some type of whatever?" Like, or in their it's like what's being exposed is someone's getting sick or someone's going through some sort of major transformation. So if you see somebody losing everything, that's why. If they're losing stuff and they're looking at you to help them, don't you get involved. Your spiritual sister is telling you, don't get involved because if you get involved, it's going to block your blessing. What's the lesson for the collective in this week, spirit? Yeah, because someone is trying to lessen their lessen the hurt by seeing how they can pull you in. They want to see how they can take from your household. What's the lesson for the collective? It's like focus on you, focus on your stability, how magic works. The chariot and the fool. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to let this person go through their own shit. Yeah, because you're dealing with somebody that's dealing with an imbalance. They're dealing with it's like spirit is not on their side, or they're being blocked out from spirit, like they can't hear him right now. And look, you have the temperance in the reverse, which means like Archangel Michael is not coming to fight for you. And the wheel of fortune. Somebody is being held under judgment. Look, the king of swords with the ten of swords. Yo, and this is because of whatever someone was doing wrong. I feel like what you're needing to do is keep moving, keep living your life, go about your business. So because this person is gonna have to start over, and you're not supposed to be on this part of the journey with them. You got better stuff coming your way. You're manifesting great stuff coming your way. This person's gonna have to kind of sit with what the hell they're doing. They wanted to burden a connection. They wanted you got somebody that like talks this is crazy. They talk a lot of shit. They doing like some foul stuff and they're putting all they're doing is creating 10 swords in their back as they're going. So mind your business. All right? Mind your business. Just saying. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Leo, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Libra, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do a quick all signs reading just because I enjoyed doing that last time before I close the reading out. But this is crazy. All right, let's do a quick all signs. Okay. So we're gonna do Aries to Pisces, or maybe yeah, we'll do Aries to Pisces. Next time collective, I will do Pisces to Aries just to switch it up because I'll be feeling bad. All right, let's do an all signs. Let's pull two cards for each. All right, let's start with Aries. Aries, we have the Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. Aries, I feel like you feel somebody cut you off, or you feel like you have to cut someone off. This person knows that they need to come correct if they're gonna get in your space or in your energy again. This could be someone for some of you, this is a person that was like an older figure, like a divorcee. This could be an older woman or something like that. Somebody that's been on their own who feels like you cut them out of your life. This person, they feel this heavy. They feel like, damn, they blocked their own blessing because it's something about the way you used to give to them that they're not getting it anymore. And now they know, like, I better come correct because this person's not playing about me. They didn't know how smart you were. This person really slept on your intelligence, Aries. I also feel like there's somebody here that was playing the martyr in the background. I feel like you cut this person off too. And if this isn't you and you're the person that got cut off, I feel like if you want to have any kind of chance of working anything out with someone, you got to know this person is not playing. You're dealing with somebody that has been there, done that. They know the tricks. So you got to come correct if you want to come back into this person's life, okay? So that's for Aries. All right, let's see. Taurus. Taurus, we have the King of Swords and we have the Emperor. Okay, Taurus, come through, King. Taurus, you have somebody that's gonna come and talk to you. They want to tell you how they feel. This is the person that they've made their mind up. They're clear on what they want. And they feel like when they come and discuss this with you, this is everything that you need to hear and everything that's gonna make you feel like you want to devote your life to them or you want to work with them or you want to be all things with this person. Okay. If this is like a legal situation, I feel like you're gonna have somebody that's gonna try to finesse you, but there's like a spirit or something that's gonna give you the right information to say at the right time, and you're gonna come out on the other side of this. So this feels like legal, possibly, where you're gonna really need to come correct or be prepared. So when you have this conversation, you come out winning, okay? Because this is about being disciplined and controlled, holding your temper, not speaking out of turn, listening for all the information before you respond. There's You're gonna need that with this, and everything is gonna be fine. But if this is not that, and you're looking for a relationship or something, you got somebody that's gonna come and tell you the truth, tell you what it is, tell you what it ain't, and be like, you ain't going nowhere because this is it, baby. Psst, you ain't going nowhere. So that's for you, Taurus. I'm sorry, Aries. You could be dealing with a Gemini, heavy Gemini or Aquarius energy. Taurus, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aries, or another Taurus. Okay. All right. Gemini. Gemini, we have the Nine of Cups and the World. Gemini, you about to be real good. I feel like you're getting everything that you wanted. And I feel like it took you some time to get to this place. Some of you, you may be thinking about traveling or just like, yeah, I see you either traveling the world or you're getting this sudden inspiration to move. And you could be thinking about moving across the country, moving to like a whole new place, but whatever this is, or starting something new, and this feels really good. I feel like you're very happy with your decision when you do this, or you could be doing something online, possibly like an online store or an online platform. I feel like this can take off for you. And that there's something about you being seen that brings you a lot of joy. Like it probably took a long time for you to feel this way, and you're finally getting it now. And I feel like Gemini, I feel like you have options that is going to lead you to this position, okay? But Gemini, this feels good. I feel like this week is going to be really good for you, and you're going to get a blessing and a wish fulfillment that you didn't even anticipate. You ain't even think about, okay? All right, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Tower and you have the Five of Cups. Cancer, I feel like there's something that happens out of the blue, and it's like it has to happen this way. Um, because it was something that it's like a sudden realization, something that gets taken from you, but this doesn't feel like physically taken from you. This feels like mentally taken from you. So for in my opinion, this is like the best blessing for you this week, because this tower is letting you know that there's something that you keep doing that it's not working for you no more, and it has to go. And if it's like you thinking about another relationship, or you have something and you're worried about all the wrong things, that's what has to go for this to take off for you. I feel like it's what's holding you up. So there's something about this week that makes it's like things could feel like everything is crumbling, but in reality, no, everything is being built so much better. You're just needing to see the writing on the wall in this situation. Like look at the good things that are happening, because you're focused on the wrong things and you're needing to adjust your mindset before some shit crumbles. Like everything crumbles. And if you don't want that, adjust your perspective on this, okay? All right, we have Leo. Leo, you have, sorry, Cancer. My bad. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Leo, you have the Hermit and you have the King of Pentacles. Leo, what are you plotting and planning? because normally the King of Pentacles is somebody that's like you're feeling yourself, you feel like you're in a position to help people, you're in a position um to like you feel like a boss, you feel like somebody that everybody goes to when they need something, right? You're the person that they come to, and there's something about this that makes you feel really wise. But I feel, Leo, you are on some investigating ass shit. You're looking for information. You feel like you're not 100% sure if someone is being loyal to you, or you're not 100% sure if someone is being a good, because the King of Pentacles is like a spouse, it's a partner, right? Like your person. So I don't know if you're like investigating and trying to see what somebody's up to, but you're doing this on the low low. And if that's not the case, I feel like you're stashing something aside. So I don't know if you're planning something or you plotting something, Leo, but it feels like you're putting something aside for later, just in case you find out some shit and you got to blow it all up. But that's what this feels like for you, Leo. Take it how it resonates. All right, Virgo. And Leo, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus. Um, Virgo, you have the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay. Virgo, why am I feeling like you would rather be the third party than to not have somebody at all? Or someone is feeling this about you. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Pisces. But there's something about this, Virgo, where you feel like it was better here. I'd rather, like, if we could just find a way to come back together, because this is about reconciliation. Like, if there's a way that we can come back together, I know we can make it right this time. I just need to move out of this place where I'm like in regret about all the things that I did. I want us to get back right. But it's like somebody got you on a timeout. Somebody's like, nah, feel that shit. You need to feel that. I feel like eventually this person's gonna come back around though, I'm not gonna lie. If that's what it feels like. Like eventually this is all gonna work itself out. But I feel like somebody is put on timeout. Somebody has to sit in their feelings so that they don't ever do this shit again. So I don't know who you put on timeout. You got somebody sitting in the corner and they don't like that feeling. Libra. Libra, we have the King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Libra, I feel like you could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, or a Capricorn. I feel like right now, this is crazy. I feel like you're trying to figure out who you want to deal with, what time you want to spend in what locations, whose house, how much time you want to invest in a person, and whether you are thinking about having a child with someone possibly, or if they would be a good mother, father, something like that. I feel like you're weighing your options here. What is going on? Libra, you could have somebody that's at a distance here that's waiting on you, and you're trying to see if this is going to work out for you, or if this is something that you're going to have to delay it. So if there's like somebody that's trying to travel to come see you, I feel like you're delaying this situation because you feel like you're not quite prepared and you're trying to figure out um how to put yourself in the right position before you do this. Because there's something about you feeling like, oh shit, I'm gonna drop my cup. There's something about you feeling like you're a boss now, but you're not sure if you'll feel like that later. Or if this person comes along, you're not sure if they're gonna be right. Sorry guys, I have to, this shit is like irritating me. Um, you don't know if you don't know if you're making the right investment. This could be a child, or a young somebody younger than you that wants to come see you. If this is a lover here, you feel like you don't know if this person is worth the investment because you feel like they're immature. You feel like you got too much going for you, or you got too much going on, and if you put this person in the mix, they're going to take from you. Okay, Libra, you're weighing your options, but I don't know if you're sure. You feel like you need to rethink things before you continue to invest in this week, whatever the situation is. Okay. Let's see. We got Scorpio. Scorpio, we have the Fool and the Eight of Cups. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Cancer. Hmm. Scorpio, I feel like you're walking away from somebody and you're telling them, I'm better off trying this. It's like you're leaving something behind, but the wisdom that you take with you, you're going to be so much better. Whatever you're leaving, you feel like you have to. Whoever this is that you're leaving, you're doing this because you feel like you can't stay in this place no more, where you're in the dark with them, where you feel like you don't know what's really going on, you don't know the full story. Somebody keeps you confused, or someone doesn't give you all of the story and you don't like sitting in that place. It doesn't feel comfortable for you, so you rather leave it all behind. And Scorpio, this is somebody that could be really stable. Like, you're telling somebody it's not about your money, it's not about that. Burn the whole house down. Like, I'd rather just go with my little knapsack and my dog and start something new, or my kids and my car, and go, because this isn't worth it for me anymore. So somebody's thinking about leaving something behind, but they've thought this through and they feel like they'll be better off. So take that how it resonates, Scorpio. All right, now we're going to Sagittarius. You got the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. Okay. Sag, you could be thinking about getting married or planning a wedding or some sort of birthday celebration or something like that. And you got some people, you may come into some sort of disagreements with people about where or how to go about this. This is out of jealousy, baby. Somebody is jealous, somebody is trying to fight with you, like, just to create animosity for no reason. Like, you have somebody here that feels like, if I can slow them down, or if I can create any kind of conflict, maybe they won't have as much fun. Like, this could be a hater, bro. Like, it's your birthday and you're trying to have a good time, and your boyfriend or your husband is like over there in the corner with a sour ass face instead of just having fun with you. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what this feels like. Like, you got somebody that is um like, they don't want you to have too much fun, or they feel like every time you have too much fun, you get beside yourself and you lose yourself, or you forget where you are. There's something like that. And if that's not the case, then I feel like, Sagittarius, you have somebody who is just jealous of your marriage, jealous of the relationship you have, the stability that you built in your life, and they don't like the fact that it's you. They really don't. Could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sag. But this could be like 3 or 4 people that's in the mix that be gossiping about why your life is the way it is, and you ain't even that cute. Why, look at their hair, and did you see the way they wear those glasses today? Like, who they thought they was. Like, it's the littlest shit that they talk shit about, and it's all because, like, you got somebody that pays for it, that buys it for you, that makes sure you look good, that takes care of you. They're mad. Fuck them. Fuck them, Sag. All right. Where we on? Capricorn. The hang That's funny how they just told me to pull that. The Hanged Man, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Capricorn. Damn, you know what's so crazy? I felt this earlier. Capricorn. Capricorn, if you're planning on signing anything, read the fine print. Get a lawyer to look over a contract, because somebody is gonna end up taking you for your money. Okay, 1111 when I said that. There's something about whatever someone's trying to get you to sign off on, it's like you end up with very little on the back end. Like, maybe you get a lump sum in the beginning and then you get nothing in the end. Or it's like you end up getting tied to a contract or tied to whatever agreement this is, and you're going to be stuck for a long time making no money. You're going to be miserable there, and people are going to be looking at you like a clown for signing this contract. So please be very careful, Capricorn. Be very careful signing anything this week. If this is like, if somebody's doing their taxes and you're expecting like a huge refund, you're not going to get a lot of money. I'm just going to be honest with you and let you know. So manage your money correctly so that you're not in a bind here, okay? Because I feel like somebody may be in a bind or someone's going to try to take money from you or something like that so that you're left with less. So just keep in mind you may have to get some sort of legal advice involved, um, because I feel like taxes, you're going to have some issues with your taxes. I could be dealing with a Pisces, a Libra, or a Taurus. Okay, Aquarius, we have the King of Cups to the Knight of Wands. Aquarius, who are you not telling your feelings to? Aquarius, it feels like you got a secret that you're not telling people. And if that's not the case, you got somebody that is holding back their feelings, or you have like a secret admirer that's like wanting to love you down. Like this is somebody that plans what they would do to you, or they could be texting you this too, like telling you what they would do to you, the type of fun that they'll have with you, if you know what I mean. But this is somebody that literally will sit back and watch you and plot all the nasty shit that they will do to you. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, but they literally plot all the nasty shit that they would do if they had the chance. This is somebody that feels like they want to come in and they want to talk to you about something, but they feel like they don't want it to. They want you to take them serious, and they feel like you take them as a joke, or you don't take them serious. You feel like they're just like something to have fun with, like a really good friend, or maybe like a playboy or something. So they don't take you serious, but somebody really wants to be seen in a different light. They want you to take them serious this time. So that's you, Aquarius, or somebody that you're dealing with. Could be what I say, could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Leo. And then Pisces, we have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Wands. I gave you a little extra just because you guys relaxed. Okay, Pisces, I feel like you are in a really good place, and I feel like this happened after some sort of heartbreak. You could have a lot of like friends or family that are really helping you out during a difficult time. Maybe you went through a heartbreak or something, or you found out some really difficult news. I feel like you have friends that are trying to help you go down a different path or start a new life. And these are people that are really supportive of you. They feel like family. So I feel like you're kind of blessed to have these people. With the sun here, you feel blessed. You feel like, thank you. I'm so grateful for this loss, or I'm so grateful um for these people that had to leave my life, because look at the community that I've built, or look at the friends and the family that I now have. Somebody feels like they met the love of their life, or they have someone and like they have a family and they joined a family that is so loving and so protective and so supportive, and they feel like this is heaven sent, because somebody suffered from some sort of family dynamic that just felt like it was cold and distant, and they never, like, they had some inner child healing that they had to do when it came to this situation. So being blessed into a family that is loving and nurturing, this is like the ultimate gift that somebody could have. Pisces, this is beautiful. I also feel like there's a child here that feels left out. If there is a family situation, maybe you blended family. There's a kid here that feels like they don't belong. That's sad. This kid feels like, I'm glad that you guys as the parents are happy, but now like they feel okay. If two people came together and there was kids and from a previous relationship or marriage or something like that, when the two people came together, they could have had a kid, and now this one feels left out. Nurture that baby, because there's something about this baby feeling left out. They feel broken. They don't feel like special, or they feel different, and they don't like that feeling, and it makes them feel ostracized. So extra love to that baby, okay? Because there's something about this kid that's special, and how you treat them will determine how your life goes. Just saying. Okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, Leo. All right, guys. That is the end of all signs portion of the reading. I'm going to go ahead and close this out because I am exhausted, y'all. I found myself trying to take Pilates. That shit wore me out. I feel like I'm still red. Yo, that shit wore me out, but it was so good. It felt so good, but it's a hell of a workout. Why didn't y'all tell me that every muscle in my body was gonna be sore after that? Why didn't y'all tell me? Y'all played me on that one. But I appreciate you guys coming. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your love and support. Don't forget to like the reading, thumbs it up on your way out. I will be going live. I'm gonna try to go live on Friday. If not, you guys know you'll see me on Sunday. And until next time, peace.